miles we walk, the many things we learn, the building of a shrine, only just to burn. May the wind be at your back, good fortune touch your hand. May the cards lay out a straight, all from your command. That's the way it is. 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 Blue heron leaves the northern sky. Trust the journey to new heights.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 5 of our Dreams of Drome campaign. It's a hard rock life. We're going to kind of jump right in, do a quick player introduction, let our players kind of get in the mindset of their characters. We're going to start with my little left to right here on in roll 20 with Bartholomew. So introduce your character, then like one or two sentences, and tell us. I want all of you guys to tell us a time, like a day-to-day of what they were doing before they were sent to Drome with the delegation. Just kind of a normal day in the life of, so they kind of get a gist of your character.
My name is Stephen Charney. I am playing Bartholomew Maximilian Kelly, a human gun-toting, gun-slinging, rootin', tootin', fast-talking son of a gun. And he is part of the delegation, mostly from Sharn, but from the Brelish delegation. He, in a normal day, tried to make as many people smile as possible. That was a day in the life of Bart. Try to get as many smiles as possible.
Okay.
Smile.
Spending his day in Breland trying to get smiles.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Raven.
All right. Raven is a draconic bloodline sorceress and an A&R elf. She mostly is actually kind of younger than, she's not officially an adult yet in her society, but she spent most of her days in Shea Mordai, just kind of a lot of studying in the library in forgotten spaces, small places that she could just kind of keep away from other people. She didn't really want to be around a lot of people all the time. She didn't feel really comfortable in a city setting because she spent a lot of her childhood raised out in the Moonsword jungle, the wilderness. So she always considered that to be her home, not the city. So she just kind of did her best to keep out of the way. She would spend her time either studying or out in the various parks and wild spaces inside the city.
Nice. Requisitioner.
Greetings and salutation. I am Requisitioner. I come here at the behest of Lord Bartholomew and Lady Selene. But I'm not busy serving Lady Selene. I'm polishing my armor or patrolling the grounds to make sure that everyone is in shipshape and doing well for themselves. I'm happy to help anyone who asks, especially Lady Selene and Lord Bartholomew.
Perfect. Sirius.
Hello, my name is Will Pope. I play Sirius Astrapi Vidalia.
You bitch.
Hey.
Already? Wow.
I have Discord muted, so I can never.
In there? Did you put Gear Arc in there?
This is why I muted Craig.
Yeah, with stream mode, I can't hear when they join or leave, so
Cool, you're good to go.
I have no
Sorry,
knowledge.
Sirius. Go ahead.
You're good. My name is Will Pope. I play Sirius Astropi Vidalia. I am a Valinar cleric. When I'm at home in Valinar, recently things have changed, and I have started becoming a lot more involved directly with troops as opposed to what my normal position would be to be in court, helping to govern the country as a prince of Valinar. But recently, I've been making sure that I've been going into a much more commanding role, captain role, and actually being friends and enjoying a lot of the soldiers and a lot of the various types of fighters that we have under our command. And I'm becoming very personal with them to get to know them pretty well.
Yeah. Nice. Cool. So then, last but not least, Selene.
Hold on, is my headset actually working?
Mhm.
Yes, okay. Selene DeCanneth of House Canneth is a human armor artificer. She started working creating for House Canneth at a very early age. She was helping create weapons during the last war, and after the war ended, there was a slight lull for her, but she very quickly found herself back in the lab, helping to create different things. Research stalled, and she drew the short stick of being, as she would view it, she drew the short stick of being forced to come out here as part of a delegation.
Gotcha. All right. Well, last time we saw our heroes, they looking for members of the delegation after it was attacked on the way to the Great Crag. They have found themselves on the small hillside overlooking the Stone Monastery. The path set before them. They were giving some clues that some of the delegation, especially the gargoyles that had been part of the attack, may have come from the Stone Monastery, or at least at the behest of Marlos, the leader of those that stay there. So the monastery is known as a training grounds for Marlos's troops. And I'm going to give it over to you guys. The heat wave is kind of broken. There's like a cool air hitting you. What would you like to do?
What time is it?
It is evening time, probably about the sun is still up, but kind of like low in the horizon.
We never paid our bar tab.
That's why it's a tab.
They have the cart. They know we'll be back.
To be fair, I don't think she was as interested in monetary payment for anything as she was for bits and snippets of our dreams. So, I think we'll be
actually be upset after all.
I think we might be settling that one up some other time. Oh, by the way, I sold snippets of all your dreams for a room at the establishment last time we were there. I know I should have probably mentioned it in the roughly hour-long death march we made through the caves in absolute utter stark silence before we made it out into the dark of the cool of the night. But
well,
I was
place to run after you told us. Right?
I just wasn't thinking about it. I guess.
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't exactly a silent march.
Oh, no.
Jesus gesturing to requisitioner and
Yeah, the rhythmic the rhythmic clanging of the steps eventually got to a point where it's calming, quite calming indeed.
Yeah, so we'll settle that. Selling people's dreams without asking thing, we'll settle that after this.
Did you not
Don't
want a
worry.
drink and a place to sleep?
Kind of thought they'd be asking for gold.
But we're not losing our dreams, I've learned. In fact, we are simply allowing them to be observed.
It's like sharing your dreams and a snippet of your life to an outside observer, or say a small group of observers watching in on what we're doing, but while we're sleeping specifically.
I suppose
Bart?
it depends on what you dream about.
Bart, I have worked on several top secret projects. You probably should have asked.
Well, perhaps you just shouldn't dream about them tonight, Lady Selene.
I'll work on that.
But then,
This is probably going to have to be a discussion when we get there.
if it's top secret, then
Interesting.
how would I have known?
So, yeah, it's evening time. You can see the monastery, and there's like a couple of you can see a couple burning torches, stone building, red tiles.
Let's put the stock on the table here for a second. We're here to get missing members of the delegation off to the Great Crag. What's our game plan? We are just 5 motley, crude individuals standing outside of a monastery asking for them to love us.
Isn't that what they're supposed to do at monasteries?
They were recruiting, were they not? And if we go in and ask if there's been any other recent recruits, perhaps it would be just as easy as that.
Do we mean a game plan for the rest of it, or are we just taking this hour by hour?
Yes and no, both. I guess. I mean, I kind of want to know if I am to be the talking piece, the mouthpiece, as it's been made clear as to something you want me to do more of.
Like what we negotiate.
It's more of what we are talking about, and I'm more about proactive measurements of betterment, as you know.
Yeah, perhaps don't try to lie until we have information next time.
I think that perhaps...
I mean, it worked out well last time.
It might be best if Bartholomew and I are the front men for this, as he is quite good at speaking, and I'm a warforged. They don't particularly like humans, but they like me.
I've honestly never heard Rek ever say anything more poignant and correct.
Yeah. All right.
Well, that's a good thing that I'm not human then.
Wait, but I'm a human. Wait, what?
Yeah, but you talk.
And also, there's that.
But I talk
If they
pretty.
don't like you by yourself, they'll like you when you're with me.
Once again, he's got me. Damn.
All right. So y'all are heading to the monastery with Bartholomew and Requisitioner in the lead.
Yeah, you can hear like a contented whirring coming from inside of Rek.
Like a bastion whistle.
Like, yeah.
Listen, sometimes honeyed words is what's necessary. Just say the truth, and if one way goes the other, we can handle it.
So if they don't bullshit well enough, we can just beat everyone up with our hammers.
Thank you, Selene.
So you guys follow this trail up this wind sculpted path. As you kind of like head up, the walls of the mountain around you almost seem to close in. And as you approach, you see the sprawling monastery, dark, narrow windows, red tile rooftops, kind of stands in the middle of almost like this natural amphitheater, ringed by these like sandstone cliffs. And you see ahead, there's this weathered flight of steps that leads up to a big, heavy timber door on iron studs. The doors are like very plain looking. And you see this kind of dusty footpath that surrounds the monastery, and yeah, that is what you see. There does seem to be like a sliding wooden piece right about like eye level on the door.
Well, do your thing.
All right, Rick. Let's see what sort of mischief we can get ourselves in on.
I'll follow your lead.
And then me and Requisitioner will walk up to the monastery. Does it look like there's anyone like on the parapets? Anyone like guarding the wall or anything?
The only thing you see at the front are two stone gargoyles. They seem to be unmoving and they appear to be statues.
Okay.
Before we 100% go talk to them, we are just trying to find the delegates. That is our game, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't really need anything else.
What else do you suggest?
I mean, if you feel like joining the monastery, but
It's not what else I'm looking for. I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page, doing the same thing, all cohesive group.
Just so Marlos is the leader of this monastery, to my knowledge, a supposed Medusa. Is there any other information that we know off the top of our heads? Any other bits and pieces?
Weren't they the only ones to get away with delegates?
No, there were a couple others.
The south, I believe, or the other.
The river took off a couple.
The feathers didn't get anyone.
Correct.
No, they almost did, but they did not.
The water dwellers did, I believe.
Yes.
Right, and we don't know shit about them.
Yeah, we got to figure that out. We'll probably see if we can figure something out on the inside, because, you know, warlords know a little bit of something about each other.
Don't they work with the Medusas and Hobgoblins?
I guess we'll find out.
It's hard to say, but with
Out of
the
character, I wrote it down.
Well, you're asking the question. I don't know.
Just seeing if someone could confirm it.
I think you were probably told that by one of the
Frank.
Yeah, the very early on, like wind guy.
When we were torturing him, yes.
Yeah, that seems correct.
Yes. And then I remember Helen Ray, some sort of sensei up in the monastery, someone else of some great import up here. Somebody by the name of Helen Ray. I don't know exactly what it means, but you know, we got something.
And didn't we have a letter from that Larock character stating that he was not welcome here? Maybe we did them a favor.
If you want us,
he kind of was in deep shit, wasn't he?
If you want us to try and use that angle as hey, we dealt with Larock, his punk ass tried to deal with us, and we kind of just, you know, crushed him and his two little cronies.
Although it did say that this was his last chance, and if he's dead, and we're the ones who killed him, that might actually still reflect badly on us.
Unless they value power more than they value logic.
Well,
sometimes
I mean,
you guys with your big hammers.
So far, probably.
Yeah, sometimes you guys with your big hammers and your big strength. Strength is the only language that some of you guys can speak. And if we're going to a monastery where they specifically train these people for strength and someone's last chance to prove said strength, maybe that's something that they pay attention to. Maybe if we're the ones who ended up killing him, we then buy some form of transitive property, prove to be stronger than him, therefore still leaving us somewhere at the bottom of the pack. But yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out.
Can I do like a look around, see if anybody showed up while we've been talking?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
I'm assuming we're just like perched out, like in so that we can see the monastery, but not like
necessarily right in front of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Requisitioner, you look around, you do not see anybody that seems to react. I mean, you do notice like this little walking path does seem to go to like around the monastery to the left and right. So you can't really like see around those corners, but you don't seem, it's pretty quiet out here, just kind of the wind blowing.
I think we should approach from the front before it gets too late, although there are 2 paths to go around the sides of the monastery if perhaps that ever becomes pertinent information.
All right. Did anyone catch the name of the guy who entered the Stone Cauldron trying to recruit people? I know he and his fellows just walked in saying, "Who wants true strength to be a Stone Monastery man?" Did anyone catch his name by chance?
I don't think they gave his name.
Yeah,
They did not give a name.
Yeah.
I was just trying to see just in case.
It.
All right, Rick, I'm ready if you are.
Rec stands there.
All right.
Nice. Nice. Thanks for the follow.
Good. No.
Nice. All right, Rick, let's go.
You guys head up to the door. What do you do?
Yes.
You just knock or call out?
You said that there are 2 gargoyles just standing there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can we just like nod to them and be like, fellas, gentlemen?
Yeah, you do that. They appear. They don't move.
Oh.
Can I tell if these are actually statues or if they're just sitting there ignoring us?
Give me an
Yeah, see.
investigation check.
See, now I feel like as though I've got egg on my face. I thought these were just in a place full of gargoyles. Thank you for the subscribe. It's perfect timing.
Yeah, you explain. You're kind of like
Thank you.
very tapped into the magical field, especially when it comes to kind of creatures that are almost like constructs. And sensing like the energy from these things, you get that these are definitely just statues, though they are like very lifelike.
Man, I feel like that's a wasted 20. I'm not gonna tell Bart.
So, is there some sort of secret word, gentlemen, that we need to get in on?
She's standing in the back,
Crickets, the
just
wind blowing.
barking.
Rick, have you ever felt stupid?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna walk up and knock on the door with my hammer and then walk back.
Me
Yeah.
either.
Pretty much is like you're walking up, you get like one hammer on it, and like there's this little sliding wooden piece opens up, and you can see this kind of golden colored gargoyle mask, and this somewhat feminine voice says, "Yes, what do you want?"
Sorry to intrude at such a late hour. We were hoping to gain some sort of shelter from the night. Being my traveling group here, we've heard great stories of this great monastery of stone, and we were wondering if we could, by chance, grab shelter and if possible, join.
You can see, like they're about to just slide the thing closed until you say join, and they kind of like stop and they say, interested in joining. Who sent you?
Well, sorry, I didn't catch the name of the striking gentleman who was recruiting off in the Stone Cauldron down in the Grimstone Keep. But he mentioned if we wanted true strength, then we were to come on down.
And to
Come
prove our
on down.
strength, we've made a pilgrimage by foot as soon as we heard.
It was really just that quick. Do you want straight up strength? And we said, hell yeah. And we just walked out. We just plumb forgot his name.
We thought it might be too easy if we brought our cart with us.
Make me a deception check. You have advantage because Requisitioner is helping you out. But
I mean, I can take my boots off and show you my blisters. They're something fierce.
Jesus.
Man, I have not rolled higher than like a 9 on deception and or persuasion with a +8. Like, I'm cursed, dude.
that's great.
Change your dice color.
Yes.
Okay.
So, yeah, the figure kind of like looks down and actually really takes a look at you for the first time. She kind of like looks at you, Barth, and she says, "They recruited you, you little small." And then she looks over towards Requisition and she says, "Oh, another warforged. I guess more of your kind are coming this way."
Many of us find ourselves on pilgrimages all over the world.
She says, "All right, I'll let you come talk to Carbo. He'll be the judge." And you hear this heavy, like, chains clanking, and then the thudding of the door just opening up. Yeah, and you
As the door is
see-
opening and they can't hear us, I'm just like, Helen Ray. Damn, I just said it. Shit. Yeah, I say that quiet, like just loud enough to the party. Like, I'm aware of my dumbness.
And as you're walking in, you see, so you see this one figure. She's just very similarly to the ones that are the stone cauldron. She has the mask, the monk attire. You see this. It's kind of a pretty austere hall here. It's like irregular blocks of stone making up the columns along the wall. The doors kind of facing south where you're coming in. There's another double set that they're kind of opening up now. You see this large minotaur that's there. The minotaur has like this little gargoyle mask that's just attached to the front of its nose. Doesn't quite like cover its face up really. It's like the same size as the one on the hobgoblin woman that just spoke to you. And the hobgoblin, as you guys pull in, she looks you all up and down and says, "Lots of smooth skins coming in lately. Each one uglier than the last." And she kind of waves you through. You guys kind of go through this. There's this hallway that seems to run the length of the monastery, and you kind of go right through that, through another set of double doors that opens up into a large, almost like shrine area. You see 4 large columns of natural stone. You see this wide set of steps that's descending down into darkness, like on the between the 2 far columns, and you see a couple narrow windows letting in light. And above the altar, you see this triangular symbol that has been chiseled into the heavy stone blocks of the wall that exactly mirrors the one that you saw in the skulls back under the under Grimstone Keep.
And that skull was the reference to the Under Dragon. I don't know if that was made clear to someone. Had a
it was some sort of
investigation.
cult of the dragon below. You weren't sure like which the cults are like varied. That's like a catch-all term for basically cults that like demon cults is pretty much like it could be anything.
I would have gone on a whole long explanation about it until someone stopped me.
Geeking out about cults.
Well,
Right.
not really geeking out, just I was forced to study it and I never thought it would come up in real life, and here it is.
And you are met. Inside this room, there are 3 figures. Central is a humanoid man who is dressed just like Larock was, the same kind of priestly robes, this kind of like rocky mask going up their face. And you can kind of see the bottom half of his face is open. Looks like a human or an elf of some kind. And give me one moment here. So the figure smiles, waves at the 2 figures. Are kind of wearing rock armor similar to Larock's back up, and they kind of move against the wall on either side of the room. And this figure in the robes approaches you and says, Welcome, welcome. New recruits, eh? The power of the earth called you.
Why,
Speaks
yes.
to me at all times.
I hear so many voices throughout the given day. I don't know who's talking anymore, but I suppose the Earth must have been at least quite a dozen of them.
Perfect, perfect. And you're ready to give up your worldly belongings to train amongst us?
I look around to everyone and
I
say,
look at Bart like
I look at Bartholomew.
"Yup,
First, it's my dreams.
Now my armor.
yup. I take everything and I give you nothing but power. That is what you signed up along with me for, to be the man to lead you to power."
If you wouldn't mind, though, would you go over the core tenets of your beliefs? I mean, we heard from the recruiters, of course, but to hear from the mouth of the head itself, that would be incredible.
I appreciate your earnestness, Metal One, but I'm afraid our tenants must be trained over time. The basic tenet, however, is you must not fear death, for we all return to the earth. Do you understand?
Requisitioner looks down at himself and he looks back up and he's like, looks over at Selene. Looks back.
I mean, technically speaking, yes, your parts were smelted from minerals and ores that could be found in the earth. It's.
I guess it'd just take a lot longer.
Oh yeah, this is the music coming through.
Because it'd take us like a couple weeks for the Ravens to pick us, carrion to pick us clean. You was sitting there for a little bit longer than Fran. Well,
Those
I guess
who train with us learn the power to move the very earth itself. And you have the potential to raise in the ranks. Impress Helen Ray, and she'll send you to work for our warlord, our true master, Marlo Sunrail.
So
Well,
what happens?
Still
to our
staring
stuff?
at the back of Bartholomew.
Yeah.
just I'm fully aware that I'm having daggers stabbed in my back
Yeah.
with their eyeballs. Just absolutely not like I don't notice it at all.
The real ones might come later. Yeah, I'll ask him while still staring at Bart. So what happens to our things after we are forced to give them away?
Are you asking this loud enough for?
Yes,
Sure.
still staring at Bart.
Well, they will be placed in storage until your training is complete, and then you may take any items that you feel are necessary to take into your new life.
How long will it take to do this training?
Well, that is up to you, isn't it? Everyone moves at their own pace.
I'm a very quick learner.
Well, I hope so. You do look strong.
Yes. Why don't we go ahead and do this? Why don't we go ahead and skip all the bravado about it, and we go ahead and have some type of one-on-one competition? Go ahead and skip all this fluff, if you will.
To show you where we're starting with at the very least.
A one-on-one?
Bart will slowly start making his way not into the front to let everyone else be like,
Yeah. How about me against Bart? That should
just
be fair.
slowly just Homer Simpsoning into the grass. Just
I'm just gonna catch his arm as he's trying to.
Is he the
Found
only
my
one in here?
sparring partner.
No, there's two like warriors in rock armor to like either side of the room.
Okay, so there's 3 people in here.
There's 3 people in here. He says, "We do actually have a way. If you would like to advance your training quickly, we have a warrior that I can pitch you against.
1-on-1.
1-on-1.
Yes, continue.
Oh well, right this way." And he turns and you see he starts walking towards like the steps that are in the back of this room, leading down.
Okay, I follow.
Right.
I look at Selene and I look at her hammer and I just wink at her.
Yeah, he kind of like stops at the top of the steps. Hold on one second here. Cool. So pretty much everybody but Requisitioner notices everybody but Requisitioner notices as these two are kind of like headed towards the steps. One of the guards that are in the room begins walking towards the back of the room, and you see where there's like this bronze like lever in the back. And pretty much as you reach the steps, Carbo kind of like puts his hand on your back and kind of like leads you down the steps a little bit. And as soon as you take the first step, this guard pulls the lever and the steps drop beneath you. Suddenly like a ramp basically there as you begin sliding down, and Carbo kind of like takes a step back, glancing back at you all at the top as he kind of like puts his hands together.
How fast am I going?
Not very fast. You don't go very far either. It's like you're at the bottom very quickly.
Real quick, I'm going to cast, while I fall, I'm going to cast a Gift of Alacrity on myself.
Okay. Pop that up for me. What does that one do?
Gives me a 1d8 to my initiative rolls.
Cool.
Casting time 1 minute.
1 minute.
That is casting time 1 minute. Sure.
Let's see. It's not a concentration or anything, so I just start doing it. It's writing in the air.
Is there anything like on the ramp down that we could grab onto to stop us from sliding down?
Well, the only one sliding down is Sirius. You guys are at the like upstairs still.
Okay.
Basically, you can look down into this like where he slid down into, but Sirius is the only one that was sent down basically for this 1-on-1. Give me 1 moment, Sirius. I'm going to set this up.
Bart stifles a laugh. He does.
I give him another small
He
shock.
does.
Like
No, hey.
more...
Hey, I rolled a 19. I did not bust out laughing. All I got was a. That's it. That's all. As soon. No, but like he's about to start walking down the stairs and all of a sudden like jump, and then he starts sliding. Like it doesn't matter who it is. That shit's funny. That shit's funny. It doesn't.
Like crash of his armor as he.
It just like starts sliding down. Bart almost starts laughing his ass off.
I want to just whisper in Bart's ear because we're the same height. I can't wait till I'm fighting you for this shit.
You're short?
She's 5'10", homie.
I'm like 5'8". I'm a little guy, but you've got armor.
Yeah, but you said you wore high heels in the first episode.
All right, boots with heels. It wasn't high heels. All right, okay. Okay.
I mean, hey, don't backtrack now.
I mean, I'm not backtracking. I'm just. I am merely
retconning Bart's heels.
I'm merely clarifying.
Are they like Patrick Starr's boots in the SpongeBob movie?
No, they're not 19-inch point heels.
But they could be.
They could be. Fan artists, get at me.
Can you see this room, Sirius?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I'm going to. Oh, nobody else can see it though. That's okay. Also, if you guys will, when we roll tonight, just go ahead and call your rolls out loud. Because I know our viewers can see, but
I completely forgot to. You and earlier, yeah.
People, just as a note, we're still getting used
Yes.
to. Also, remember everybody's got inspiration, just as a note.
Mm-hmm.
5 games in, and I still haven't used one.
We have our flashback.
Jesus.
Right? That's one of the rules.
Yeah, you can still flashback with it.
Cool.
So the floor of this large chamber consists of like loose red earth. There's a column of natural stone near the middle. This part here. To the left of the room is kind of where your vision is drawn, though. There's this row of sturdy iron bars with what looks like a sliding cage door. It's currently shut, walling off the western portion of the room. And you see a door of iron plates stands in the western wall behind the iron bars. There's like another like smaller door behind it. And you see another small door that seems to be up here. Behind the iron bars stands a large, almost like monstrous looking metal construct, a warforged of some type. It looks like its arms have been like heavily damaged, and you see where it looks like its hands have been turned to just like big clumps of stone, basically. Like it can't grip anything or hold anything or do anything except like wield these blocks of stone. And yeah, as that lever is pulled, you slide down, this cage opens up, and I am gonna have everybody roll initiative.
Dope.
Are you gonna have us roll, or are you gonna do the API that makes me roll ones?
You can go ahead and roll, since I'm gonna be on this.
Can we select our tokens from this map?
It hasn't been.
Oh,
minute,
actually,
right?
you can't select your tokens from that map. I forgot. Let me do this. No, it has not been a minute.
I mean, I'm sure he's gonna go over like the rules of the fight or whatever, so you'll have time.
Do I have? I should have a page where you guys' vision is all set up.
The Thunderdome.
The Thunderdome.
Oh, man. Okay.
Is there a top of that rock, by the way, or is that like a pillar? Right.
It's
there?
it's like a pillar.
Okay.
I mean, do you want to just have us like on the sides spectating?
That's fine. Actually, we'll leave you out of initiative unless you like jump in. If you decide you want to jump in at any point or do anything, just let me know. Otherwise, we're gonna focus in on this fight. And I almost want to just turn off. I want you guys to be able to see this room so bad, so I'm actually gonna do that. Pardon this stream as I set up our technical scene.
I too would like to see the fact.
Turn off dynamic lighting. And instead do 504. Yeah, and I kind of have some out-of-date tokens for you guys. I didn't save the ones I'd set up for your vision because I didn't think that through. But I am going to put your tokens over here. Oh, then I'll move everybody over here so you can see.
Transition.
Oh yeah, it's kind of closer to the bottom left-hand corner.
Okay. So, I'm going to put you guys up at the top of the steps. You're going to be giant.
That's warforged.
How come Requisitioner isn't that big?
I didn't build them that big.
You ask yourself that question.
I didn't build you. You're about the same age as me, dude.
Call
I'll
your
ask
dad.
my dad. Yeah, I'll ask my dad why the hell he made you so small.
It's made him. He's still big for a warforged. This one's just bigger.
Did we catch the name of the homie that pulled the lever?
Carbo.
Carbo's the guy who kind of signaled him. It was just like a lackey that actually pulled the lever.
Cool.
I will post his name is this.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. C is easy to turn into a Q.
I assumed it was a K.
I was thinking
Circle
cars.
carbohydrate.
Did I roll this?
Let's go.
Okay, cool.
Are you-
Cage fight.
If you guys want to go ahead and roll yourself on initiative, you can, since we're on this map now.
I'm just
But-
gonna turn to Carbo and ask, so what's the rules here?
I got
nothing over a 1. Got a 2.
I got a 2. That was me. It has nothing to do with the API.
The rules are simple. It's a one-on-one match, like I said. If he defeats the warforged, then he will meet Helen Ray and be accepted as a full member of our order. And perhaps we'll let him vouch for you as well if he succeeds, though I very much doubt that. And you see him kind of like giggle a little bit as he watches this fight begin.
But he's standing up here with us, correct?
Yeah, he's standing like right beside you, basically, looking over
Cool.
the edge.
What Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Is this a matter of a life or death match, or is it like to unconsciousness? Like, at what point is it considered won?
When one of the warriors stops fighting, whether it's unconscious or killed, matters little to me. Death is but an end. We all go back to the earth eventually. And with that, Requisition, are you getting involved at all, or is anybody? Is anybody getting involved before I go through like the first round? That way I don't have to sit here and ask everybody.
Can we see? Like
You
down
can
there?
you can see down there. I'm gonna say you probably can't see the warforged, but you can see like Sirius and this like red earth thing. It's basically like you're looking down because the stairs are the ramp down. You're kind of looking down into this hole like diagonally, if that makes sense.
I'll just ask. So, if we get bored up here, what happens if we jump down to have some fun? What does that do to things?
Well, it invalidates the match. It's a one-on-one.
Oh shit.
I would obviously have to add more fighters.
And you are the de facto rule caller of this fight, correct?
Yes. I weed out those weaklings who come through the monastery before Helen Ray even has to meet them.
Good
Sounds
to know.
important.
Oh, very important. Yeah, as you guys watch this thing slowly stands up because it's like prone and begins walking out.
I do want to be keeping an eye like on it or on the whole whatever's going on, just to
Sure.
see what's going on if I need to do anything.
Cool. Yeah, this warforged walks forward. Does not look like one you recognize, Requisitioner.
Jerry?
But it immediately like takes its like big rock fist and like slams or attempts to slam it into you, Sirius.
Hello, big boy.
Fuck, I'm gonna whisper these to you so you can see these rolls.
Oh no.
You have to tell me if there's a 20.
That one's not a
20.
20, but he definitely hit. He got a 27.
Holy
He definitely hit. 100%.
What is his 2-hit bonus?
Um,
Sounds like 8 probably. That's rough.
If not more.
where is... Oh, here we go. Never whisper. Yeah, so this thing reaches up, slams its rocky fist into you, and does 17 bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
You just feel like your earth or your armor just kind of like rocks as this like hits it and just like yeah,
Shit.
it fucking hurts.
Woo!
I do need to change one quick. Okay. Yeah, Sirius, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Oh, I'll take the hit like a fucking champ. I look at the big guy and I say, well, this will probably be how I die. and I'm gonna take my hammer and wreck him right in the face.
All right, go ahead and do it too.
All right. Shoot, it didn't roll.
Oh,
Sorry. I'm gonna take that roll. 14.
14 does not hit.
Does not hit.
Yeah, you slammed against this thing's metal armor. You do see where it looks like it's been kind of like battered and bruised, like its armor's kind of like coming off in pieces, or it's like split and cut away at pieces. This thing looks like it's been somewhat damaged before this kind of fight's even begun.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else, Sirius?
Well, I'm going to use a healing word on me.
Okay.
Level 1.
Cool. Heal a little bit of extra hit points there. Anybody do anything so far? All right.
Are you above half health? Well,
Am I above half health?
Mhm.
I am now.
okay, cool.
Barely.
Yeah, his wounds. He does look like he's bloodied, and then he kind of like heals up a little bit, right? So, gets a little bit of a.
Let's see what happens.
The warforged, I think, looks over towards you, Sirius, and its mouth just kind of like it like shudders a little bit as the mouth drops open. Help me. And then it takes another swing at you.
Okay.
Oh,
That misses.
yeah, you kind of like now expecting this thing. You manage to block this blow as it tries to like slam its fist into you again. You manage to like duck under it pretty quickly, bringing your hammer to bear. So it's back to you.
Okay, so his hands look like they're made out of. Does his hands look like they've made out of stone, or like they've been replaced, or is it just like they're just like covered,
Almost like they've been like magically covered in stone.
magically covered?
Yeah, it doesn't look like something natural. It's almost like melted stone, like up its arm a little bit.
All right. Saying that, hearing that, I'm gonna take my hammer and just say, if I help you, you better try to help me. And I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna try to smash my hammer directly into his hand to try to break the stone open.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and take an attack roll for him.
Okay. Nope.
You have inspiration.
I do. But I'm not gonna use it this time. Can I do like an insight check on him to see like if he's being controlled or something like that? Like if is there something about him like he has like extra something controlling him on his body and in him as a warforged or anything like that?
Yeah, give me an insight check.
There it is. Where
What
was
did you
that when I
roll?
needed
Say your roll
Right
numbers.
here.
it?
Okay.
26, natural 20 insight.
Sirius, you've seen war wounds. You've seen warforged in battle. This thing has been beaten up, obviously like tortured in a way that this thing could not fight back. And it's probably been, you can tell by like the dirt and grime on this thing, it's probably been down here for a long time, forced to fight whoever they throw down here in the pit. You don't think it's controlled, but you're not sure it's quite all there either. If you know what I mean, you kind of get the sense that it's been through a lot and it's doesn't really have enough context for what's happening, I guess.
Okay. Knowing that after I miss and after saying you have to help me, I'm gonna say, well, big guy, might be time to bust out of here. Why don't we just put on a little show for a minute, be a little easier, and I'm gonna try to break those hands free.
I'll be chatting up Carbo, trying to cover up their
Carbo.
conversation.
Yeah,
Carbo.
how much of this are we able to hear of the whole thing?
Yeah, I've got I have observant.
Yeah, I'm not asking about you and your feet. I'm asking
Sirius,
about the
how loud are you?
normies.
Kind of like, are you trying to say this low enough just so just the two of you can hear?
Yeah. Like, I'm not screaming this. This is just, hey, man.
Yeah, I think you can like hear there's an exchange of words. Maybe Selene can catch a little bit of like the drift of what's happening, picking up some of the words.
Can she see my lips perchance?
Yeah,
Oh, probably.
so
Yeah.
I can tell exactly what he's saying.
Mhm.
Did we hear the help me though?
I think you heard like a strangled noise come out of it.
Okay.
Can Selene read a warforged lips?
I don't think it was looking at her in a way that she
Yeah.
could have seen it anyway.
The angling, you know.
But give me a persuasion check, Sirius.
Gosh. I don't know why that did that, but okay.
Here comes that next 20.
9.
Almost.
It's right there though.
Almost in that 20.
I can see.
I know.
All right, the warforged.
I also did actually try to hit his hands.
Okay,
So I did do what I said.
so yeah, that's fair. Go ahead and I'll give you advantage on it if you want to roll me another one real quick.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's fish. 14, that's better.
Let's do this here. All right. You see the warforged kind of like hesitate a moment. Anything else on your turn, Sirius?
No, I'm just gonna hold up my hammer like just one, not my other hand, just one hammer.
All right. So the creature takes one of its arms and looks like it's actually gonna like wrap it around you, like grapple you, as it begins like charging, trying to charge towards the other end of the room. You can give me an acrobatics or athletics if you'd like. You have to beat a 22.
23.
Oh.
Let's
Yes.
go.
So this thing like charges you, tries to wrap an arm around you, you like knock it back, shoving the creature, kind of like using its weight to, like, its arm basically runs past you and over you, as you swing back around. And you can see like Carbo is like, looks a little like his smile's dropping a little bit as the fight seems to be kind of going longer than he expected.
How long do these things usually last?
Well, they're usually over by now. I suppose maybe he's putting up more of a fight than I thought he would.
Well, he did tell you he was strong.
No, they all say that.
Well, did you see him? He's like half giant.
Alright, Sirius, it is back to you.
I'm gonna do what I said.
Go for
I'm
it.
gonna attack whichever hand is closest to me and whatever hand is the most stable and easy to hit. 17.
That hits. Go ahead and do roll damage for me.
5 bludgeoning damage, which should be actually 8 bludgeoning damage. I have not fixed this thing correctly, apparently.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, so you slam the hammer into one of the fists, and you do see the rock like breaks away off that one. And underneath, yeah, you see this like massive hand like stretch as the warforged kind of like looks at it. And excuse me.
And it is vibrating currently.
the warforged looks to you. I forgot to like put this on last time, or I thought I did, but I didn't do it right. The warforged kind of like looks down at you, Sirius, and just kind of like turns its head.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And then it is going to
what's it gonna do?
It is going to begin running towards the group.
Bart shrieks like a
Does his
woman.
hand do the rock shatter?
The rock's on one of the hands, dude. It's still got a rock on one hand.
Okay, good.
I guess, yeah. I see what you're saying. It definitely has like one hand completely free, and it reaches up towards like the edge of this wall, basically, to try and like leap up and pull itself up.
Can I try and help it up?
Can my echo?
Yeah.
So like he hit with the. I hit with my hammer to snap it. Can I send the vibration to his other hand to try to break it?
I'll allow it.
Yeah. All right. Oh no.
Yeah, so it does kind of like echo into it, and you see like it cracks a little bit, but it stays solidly on.
I'll pull my hammer off my shoulder and like lower it down to try and give him something to grip onto to help him up.
I'll help too. I'll unfurl my arm blade thing and just swing my arm out to try and grab.
Shriek like a woman and jump behind Carbo.
Yeah, Carbo is also like backing up, like his eyes growing a little wide. And yeah, this thing grips onto the edge, like the cliffs or edge of the floor begins like crumbling away a little bit under its weight. But Requisitioner, Selene, each of you kind of like grabbing a side of it. It can't quite get up. It's so heavy. It's like its legs like sliding against the earth right there on the edge, like destroying the kind of ramp that is there. And I think Carbo yells out, we need everyone.
Seeing as how we've been sitting on our actions waiting for something like this to happen, can I have readied an action to cover his mouth? I wanted to jump behind him to cover his mouth and then push him in the hole, but things are happening very quickly.
Sure.
I was actually planning on using Charm Person on him and having him jump in to try to help Sirius, but things moved very quickly into a different direction.
Sure. I'll let you, since you're at the bottom of the round, so you can do that before Carbo really gets to react. You can go ahead. You're trying to put your mouth on him, so it feels like a grapple check kind of thing.
Yes, I am trying to put my mouth on him. I'm going to stop his scream with a kiss. Either whatever works. I mean, I've got no athletics, so if that's what I have to do to use my acrobatics, I'll do it.
Truly a master of his craft.
No, I would like to either do what I can to cover his mouth or to try to push him towards the Warforged.
I'll let you do either of those, but it's going to be like an athletics check basically to do it.
All right. I'm going to do it. I'm going to roll now. I rolled a 17, which is an 18 minus 1. So I get behind him and I put my hand over his mouth in an effort to, because I see the blood that's about to be on the walls and I don't want this man squealing.
Okay. He got a 19.
I bet he did.
So
oh no.
He kind of like jerks in surprise as you jump on him, Bartholomew, trying to like cover his mouth.
The true strength is the friends we made along the way.
Even though Raven's not on the initiative order, could I call out for her to flip the switch? Turn it back into stairs?
Are we close enough to it?
Right there.
Or was it by us, or?
I didn't think it was.
It was on the far side of the room. You'd need to run about.
Or
if
cast
you dashed,
spell at it.
if you dashed over there, you'd be able to get over there, but you wouldn't be able to.
I do have a question though. I have the Mold Earth cantrip. I just acquired that. Would I be able to use that to kind of give him help to get up since it's technically made of rock?
Wait, wasn't he talking about us learning to mold the earth?
You can
I
make,
was thinking about that the entire time I heard him say that too.
well, you can make difficult terrain into normal terrain and vice versa, right? So
Yeah.
That's true.
Give them
You
a
can
whole bunch of
also release a bunch
handholds.
of vampires from a
They
crypt.
wouldn't use something
Yeah.
other than
Fix the
earth in the
steps
stone
like
sauna sanctuary monastery.
Can you make footholds on the steps or something like that?
I would let you deal with that with mold earth. Yeah.
Oh.
You want to go and do that?
Sure.
Yeah. So yeah, you see the earth. Or what does it look like when you cast the spell? Is there anything like special that happens to Raven when she's casting?
Personally, not so much. I do think like if the earth has a physical like motion as it moves, it may look a little bit like badgers kind of digging at the earth.
Okay. Sure. The earth begins like shifting, almost like small creatures are digging it out of the way. These handholds begin moving, and this warforged is like almost like steadies itself on the edge and looks ready to climb out. As Quarbo calls for backup, however, we're gonna take a quick break.
Oh no.
This is fine.
As he breaks my grip, I'm like, oh shit, nothing personal. I just immediately like, oh shit, I'm sorry.
Started making out with them. Just like,
I mean,
It sure would be a distraction.
if John would have allowed me to do that, that's not something Bart would not do. I'll put that out there. I will say those
roll a
words.
performance check.
just for shits and giggles. That's a 15, but I mean it doesn't stick obviously.
kind of half-hearted.
Yeah.
Not really.
I've had better.
It's important to even us.
You're trying to. I just realized you're trying to put your hand over his mouth. He's got this mask on. You're trying to like reach up underneath the mask.
I
It's
forgot
like
about the
grab his
mask.
nose a little bit. You're like literally picking his nose right now.
Well,
after that first hit, whoa.
all of this and more good fun after our break is over, good friends. Come on back to the stream, y'all. Haha, he said absolutely perfectly. Oh no. Hopefully that didn't peak really bad. Okay. I'll be back in a couple minutes, guys. Okay. All right. Okay. We're back. We're fully back up in this. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons. Thanks for sticking around, to those of you that did. Those of you that didn't, we'll find you.
Feels like a lot of energy, but
Whoa.
Who said that?
I'm uncomfortable with the energy we've created in the studio.
Those good boys.
So, let's begin.
Oh man.
It's time to fight.
Thank you for making that joke.
The only way to begin is by beginning.
Requisitioner, you are up first.
So do I have kind of like a grasp on the situation? Like, we're currently helping the warforged up. And
Yeah, Warforged seems stable. Like, he's stabilized with Raven's spell, so you can feel comfortable, I guess, walking away and knowing he'll be able to get up with ease.
Okay, cool. Can I can't see myself, by the way. Just so
Yeah,
you know.
also we're stuck on just the same little bit of room snippet.
Oh,
And only Sirius from it.
Oh, damn, that's all me.
The stairs are down, so it's currently a ramp except for the thing that the warforged is on.
correct.
Can I let's see here, hold on. You can move through friendly units, right?
Yeah, it's just difficult terrain.
I'd like to move here and shoulder check this dude and knock him into the pit.
Yeah, give me a athletics check.
Let me make sure that I don't have advantage on this real quick.
I feel like this music is not the right one, but
The other way around.
It's very positive.
positive.
We
Yeah,
are the
like-
heroes.
We're the heroes, and also we're here to sell you
vacuum cleaner.
Extended
vacuum.
warranty policy.
Yeah, how's your warranty doing?
15?
Oh god. Your car warranty.
15.
He has like time.
Yeah, he got a 14, so that is enough. You shove him into the pit. He goes like sliding down. Hold on.
Sorry, you have to move him all the way down to the other side of the map.
No, you're good.
Instead
He
of
goes sliding down. So Sirius, yeah, you see him kind of like land at the bottom of the ramp there beside you.
is he prone?
Thank you for following.
Let's find
Monsieur
out.
Slaw Dog.
He is prone. Oh wait, did these guys? Oh wait, that's okay. He wasn't expecting it. Okay. So yeah, he slides down, falls down there. Anything else, Requisitioner?
I think so. Let me check one other thing.
All right.
Five, 10, 15, 20. Okay. Can I move back to here?
Mhm.
And I'm going to, I think, 25 and 30. Let's see here. I'm going. Can I see both of these guys? Either of these guys?
Yeah, I think so.
I would like to use my Channel Divinity Champion Challenge. So each creature I can see within 30 feet must make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it cannot willingly move more than 30 feet away from me, and it only ends if I am incapacitated or die, or if they somehow end up 30 feet away.
Okay.
So one of them saves, the other one doesn't. Oh, I'll cast it on Carbo too,
Sure.
just for fun.
I'm trying to think of a good symbol for the challenge. I'll just put that on there. And wisdom save for Carbo.
He also failed. So they can't willingly go more than 30 feet from me.
Okay.
I'm getting the feeling these guys don't roll real well on wisdoms.
It's not their strongest stat.
You know, I thought you
I
were supposed
figured
to
it
be
might not be.
wise if you were in a monastery. I thought it was filled with wise people.
Well, this monastery does focus on strength after all.
Oh, that's fair.
Suddenly the doors to the south slam open as you see these two minotaurs like charging in, each with like little gargoyle masks on the end of their snouts.
Oh man.
They have to dash to get in here though, so they kind of like step short around here. The warforged for its part
Reveals
This
that
turn
it was
order
a...
still has me down at the bottom, even though I rolled higher than a couple.
Oh, I'll fix that. Yeah, so the warforged charges forward, dashing ahead, and you see actually, yeah, it just has like its one free hand. It looks like it's about to like try to bring in for a punch. Doesn't quite have enough action to get there. Alright.
Oh boy.
You see a couple of monks, including the one that you met at the front gate, come running in behind the minotaurs. Cool. And Selene, it is your turn. What do you want to do? And you kind of like see all these bad guys kind of like charging into the room where you came in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of look around. Sigh. Have my helmet sort of like wrap itself around and turn towards this dude and fire a lightning launcher at him. Yeah, no.
Goes a little wide, like just kind of hits that column in front of you, sparking off.
Fuck.
I see he kind of like ducks behind it. Anything else, Selene?
Nope.
Alright. Sirius.
Alrighty. How high is it up the steps? And can I, if I wanted to go up the steps, can I hit the footholds that was made by Mold Earth?
Yeah. You could do that to climb up.
Okay.
Just I'd probably have you make a, well, no, it's just like difficult terrain, yeah, to climb up in the going up the center.
Technically, if it's where I molded the earth, it would be normal terrain.
Oh, that's fair. Just difficult terrain up to the like 2 squares to get to that then.
I'm going to move right here, and I'm going to take a swing, like a hammer, straight down, right on Carbo, to say, you really should not have pulled that lever. Oh, wait. I get to try to push for a critical.
Yeah, you do have advantage.
22.
That hits.
8 damage.
Nice. He's like, ah! You bring your hand or your hammer slamming into him.
And he moves straight back 5 feet.
He's prone?
Yeah, he's prone. That's why I thought it might work.
He seems to have gotten a hold of himself a little bit, and as your like spell works to like move him back, he actually just like moves back like 2 inches like deeper into the earth, basically like his butt's like sinking in, keeping him from moving farther away from you.
I can't hit him straight up into the air, can I?
No.
Dang.
Devil May Cry juggle him.
Pull my double trigger.
Okay, cool. Well, he's vibrating.
All right.
He's vibing.
Bzzz.
And how many feet is it up the stairs? Is it 20 or 10?
Yeah, but
10 feet.
20 feet total for you to get out of there, because it's like 2 steps of difficult terrain for 10 feet.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to go up,
Cool.
which will take me all the way up here. And I look at Both and I just say, "You really wanted to give them my stuff?"
I wanted to talk.
Selene, go hit some shit.
All right. Raven.
She's giving it her best.
Okay. Let me check distance here. Okay. I'm going to attempt to cast Flaming Sphere.
Okay. What's
And,
the area for flaming sphere?
It's here. I'll put the thing up if I can remember how.
Perfect. 5-foot diameter sphere.
And I'm aiming for this spot right over here, so that it gets all 4 of them within the area.
Cool. Within 5 feet of the sphere. Cool. And they have to.
Looks like dexterity saving throw.
Do they make that on when they in their turn, or when you? Yeah, in their turn within 5 feet of it.
Okay.
That's what it looks like anyway, unless you ram the sphere directly into a creature.
It does not say what turn it is, but it just says at the
Yeah,
end of their turn if they enter
yeah.
within the area of it.
But
Gotcha.
if you wanna hit someone with it on the cast by ramming the sphere into them,
I
think
might do that just so that
That's
there's a
weird.
little bit of actual things happening besides just being right in there. I'm
You wanna-
going to try to kind of bump this one away. So sphere is conjured here and moves just a little bit up here to ram into him.
Cool. So it makes a deck save. You got a 20.
Damn.
It is a crit. If you want to write that down for me.
I mean, if an enemy's gonna get a crit, I'd rather be on a saving throw.
Yeah.
Right?
At least the failed
Yeah.
save, or
Yeah.
he gets half damage on a successful one. So I don't know if you round up or round down for this.
Round down.
You round down.
Round.
Down,
For
okay, 2
everything.
points.
Yeah, so he still like gets a little singe, like glancing back at this magic. It slams into him. Anything else, Raven?
That's all.
All right. Jeez. Yeah, so it's pretty much this room just breaks out into chaos like suddenly. These guards. This one's gonna charge towards you, Sirius. Raising its morning star.
Nope.
Cool. You bring in, use your hammer, knocking it away.
You got a little
This
try harder
one.
than that.
It's going to move up here. With this champion creature can't willingly move more. It just controls its movement, right? Doesn't really affect who they can attack or anything.
Yeah, they just can't move up 30 feet away.
Cool. Yeah, so this guard charges actually towards you, Raven, like seeing you casting these spells.
Yay.
And swings
Oh, damn.
Morning Star. Does a 16 hit? Oh,
Yes.
interception. Nice. Okay.
I'll intercept some of the damage from the crit.
Use your action to reduce the damage the target takes from the 10 plus efficiency. Cool. Yeah, roll the. Oh, let's see the damage, I guess. Keep in mind that it's gonna roll automatically. I can't make the monsters do the brutal critical, so the second number, or actually, first number will be max. Second number will be max. Second number will be maxed. So ignore that.
Just a heads up, the DM and Requisitioner are tied for the most natural 20s.
Ooh, baby.
I need to. Yes, that's gonna be 13 piercing damage total with the brutal critical.
Down to 8.
Down to 8, yeah.
8, okay.
So as like Requisitioner kind of like blocks a pretty hefty chunk of the blow, kind of knocking the guard, his attack off a little bit. The second attack though also hits as well, right? The 16.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take 5 more piercing damage
Okay.
as it slams this kind of spiked rocky.
A staggering blow.
And
I have no words for that.
that is gonna be their turn. Bartholomew.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, you see like enemies kind of pouring in, surrounding you guys. There's the hole behind you with Carbo down there.
I got fools to the left of me, jokers to the right, but baby, I'm gonna start blasting. I'm going to take a shot at this feller right here that has been compelled, dueled.
All right.
I rolled a 19. Does that hit?
19 does hit.
Boom, boom. With my gun and my sneaky attack, I do a total of 14 damage.
Good.
Nice. Yeah, the blast breaks through the armor of this guard, just kind of leaving this big hole of cracked earth in its chest. It kind of staggers a little bit back from the blow. Anything else, Bart?
So this is a giant, like 10-foot hole in the ground, correct?
Yeah, pretty much.
Let me draw some arrows on the ground. Yeah, I think I will. In fact, disengage, or yeah, bonus action disengage, and then skedaddle over,
In the column. All right. Requisition.
That is what I do.
Back up to you.
Let's see here.
Oh wait, hold on. That is incorrect. It actually needs 4 more damage. It did not add my invocation, which is 4 charisma. So that is actually a total of 18 damage.
I'm curious if you added agonizing blast or not.
Yeah, that is that's fully my bad. It's a slow burn, but it'll get there, I think, if I survive.
Cool. Yeah, slams
That's a good
into it.
hit.
Yeah. The guard's like now staggering a little bit, trying to like swing with this like bleeding wound. Requisitioning.
Is there a way for me to like switch places with Raven? Like move her and stand there instead?
Without getting me an attack of opportunity.
Well, if you're moved against your will, it doesn't invoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. Good to know.
It's not really. I'd probably be like an athletics check to move her, but
yeah. I'm just trying to think of.
I don't really want to use my action, but I was just thinking about it.
But yeah, it would be like basically like a shove action or like a grapple to like quickly grab her and move her if you wanted to do that.
Okay. Well, I think then instead I will just move here by the hole, and I will take an attack against this guy.
Okay.
Guessing an 8 doesn't hit.
Yeah, you swing out your flail, slams into the side of the rock pauldron, and just kind of like bounces off.
Let me make sure there's nothing else.
Does like crack a spike in it as the guard kind of like moves its shoulder a little bit, trying to keep itself from bleeding. Anything else requisitioning?
I'm going to cast Divine Favor on myself.
Oh. Okay. What does that look like?
So Requisitioner takes he basically like retracts his mace hand in, his flail hand in, and he puts it over his like like his where his eyes would be, his like visor, and runs it down his face, and his face kind of has little glowing cogwheels that sort of show up like celestial cogwheels, and they rotate and like spin, and like gears click into space in front of his eyes, and then they sort of fade in, and his eyes start glowing like a brighter color.
Nice.
Sick.
All right. Yeah, so Requisitioner, you kind of like battering this guy back with your mace, pulling it in, taking this moment to kind of charge up before your next attack. Is the Minotaur's turn. They look annoyed that their charge was broken, but they are going to start swinging pretty recklessly at this thing. So each one makes a swing. Each one kind of like slamming their axes into this like giant warforged that's charging them. The warforged is like trying to like fight them back, like taking some axe blows into its arms. It's still standing.
Wow.
It's gonna like suddenly like spin around after it kind of like takes each of their axes, and just kind of like attempts to knock one of them. What is their AC? Actually, I don't think that's gonna hit.
Damn.
Nah. Yeah, tries to like slam into the Minotaur, but you could tell like with its one stone hand, it's can't like fight these guys, like grappling its arms away quite, so it can't quite make a hit on them.
Don't forget they need to roll a dexterity save to not be burned.
Oh yeah, that is true. They're kind of just like ignoring that fire thing, not thinking about it, and oh, someone's getting hot. Dexterity saves.
It's just the heat of battle.
They needed to get a 14, and neither of them did, so take 2d6 flame damage. Do I roll that, or do you?
You roll it.
Damn.
Good.
11
And
damage.
That is
Pretty
so
good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, they're just kind of like fighting, trying to fight this warforged, not really focusing on the flames like building up on their back. They're like, one of them starts glancing back like, it's getting hot. One of the earth guards like, it smells like beef in here.
Is that
Where's
bacon?
the beef?
These guys, what's their movement? Cool. He's just gonna mirror him. Each of these guys goes running up. I think this one's just gonna like charge towards you, Bartholomew. It's gotta use its dash action to get up there, so it's just like just running straight for you as fast as he can.
That's what Bart always sounds like. Just yelling, just screaming.
Bart screaming. Yeah, okay. So this one charges forward, also has to dash. Selene, it's getting crowded around you. So you hear like the sounds of battle ringing out. What are you up to?
Right. I'm gonna make a fist.
Who are you firing at? Yeah.
Yeah. I just the electricity that didn't come out correctly when I tried to lightning lure. I just channel it into the gauntlets and just punch him right across the face.
Nice. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. It's just like electricity just starts like crackling off your glove.
Jesus.
What did you roll to hit, and how much damage did you do?
I rolled a 23, and on my d8, I rolled an 8.
Don't you get an intelligence? Do you not add your intelligence bonus for it?
On Shocking Grasp, I didn't think you did. Am I doing?
Oh no, not for Shocking Grasp. I was thinking that was Lightning Launcher. My bad.
No, this is Shocking Punch.
All right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the guard is like, as the lightning like travels through him into the ground. It's still standing, but now just like, yeah, bleeding. There's like some blackened spots. He does not look good. Anything else, Selene?
I step over here because there's more people to fight over here. So this spot looks more fun.
Yeah. I get that.
Everybody always be stepping out of my interception range.
My bad.
Yeah, that we need to remember that one.
Suddenly, this door to the right slams open.
Oh, fucking hell.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, they got a blue.
They got a blue person.
They're our friend.
Person.
That's the gnome, right?
You
Yeah. It's alone?
you see a figure in like blue monk robes versus like the orange ones that most of them are wearing. She appears to have a gargoyle mask. So this one is like has no eye slots basically. It's just kind of solid. And
That concerns me very much.
it's not the gnome. I think she charges straight towards Requisitioner.
Wrong warforged. Your crazy one's over there. You'd be able to tell if you had eye holes.
I'm not sure I want her to, considering where we are.
Yeah, she comes in like basically doing like a flip kick towards you.
That's badass.
She rolls a 10, a 17, and a 21.
The 21 hit.
All right. Yeah, so she's just like the first couple of attacks you manage to block, and then she just like brings up like one fist under your jaw. You're gonna take like 10 bludgeoning damage. Your like head is like creaked as it rocks back a little bit.
Impressive.
Just thanks. And then the doors to the south like open one more time.
Oh, Jesus.
God.
Christ.
Oh man.
As these two stone gargoyles, not the ones from the front, come flying in like towards the corners of the room, and they're just gonna like start flying forward. And that is gonna be them. Sirius.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got like two, one monk and one of these like earth warriors in the full armor now trying to like fight you together.
Okay, well, I'm gonna cast a shatter right there, so that all of these guys are hit.
Ooh, doesn't the gargoyle have disadvantage?
And the dark gargoyle has disadvantage on the thing. Yes.
Wait, why?
Because he's made of stone.
Because he's made of stone fully.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so sorry, where are you casting Shatter?
Right about right here, because I think it's
Okay.
10 feet. Just where it will hit those guys and not me and anyone else, because it's spherical.
Okay.
Spherical.
Yeah, 10-foot radius, so it would be about
Spherical.
right there.
Cool. That works. They need to make con saves. Con saves.
Yes, con saves.
The Black Earth Guard gets a 12, fails.
Fail.
The monk gets a 15. Go ahead and make that
Saves.
so it's not whispered as well. And then last but not least, the gargoyle, who gets disadvantage. The gargoyle's just like flying in, and all of a sudden it's just kind of like flying into this shatter spell.
Yeah. 11. Yes, come on,
Yeah,
disadvantage.
Yeah. So 13 thunder
13.
damage.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do destructive wrath
Yet.
yet.
Yeah, everybody fails that. This monk definitely looks like bloody. There's this like the gargoyle just like puts its hands up as just like chunks of stone come flying off of it. Yeah, the guard's armor gets like blown up in chunks. The monk is like blasted his whole back, so his like robes are kind of blown open in the backside. And that's it. Anything else serious?
No, that is currently
All right.
currently it.
Raven.
I don't think I can do.
Okay, which of these minotaurs looks a little more beat up?
The one on the right side probably looks a little bit,
Okay,
but
so
they're
the one that I
about the
rammed
same.
Before,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my action to ram him with the sphere again, so he has to make another dexterity save.
Okay.
Damn it, really? Again?
Yeah.
Wow.
This time,
Another
like,
nat 20.
The DM is now leading in nat 20s.
well, that's good. I make more rolls.
Yeah.
The
I'm just
Minotaur kind of like basically pushes forward a little bit, shoving the warforged back some. I'm not gonna actually move them, but like basically trying to avoiding your blow. Do they still take half?
Yes,
Or-
they do.
Cool.
Rolling now.
So he still takes 3 fire damage. Anything else, Raven?
Is it not a 2d6?
It
Yeah.
is a 2d6.
Roll
I should have rolled
second
twice.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
God, I keep hitting the wrong button. Ah.
If you just hit up, it'll pull up your last chat entry.
Thank you, that is helpful.
Yee.
All right. So 8 total. So I'll take 4.
That's to move the sphere again is a bonus action, by the way. So you
Yes.
still have your full action.
Oh, well, to ram it though, it says that,
It's a bonus action once it's already out.
oh, sure, okay.
Yeah.
I actually want it to stay right by these minotaurs anyway, so I'm just gonna keep it where it's at.
Do you want to cast any spells as an action?
Or disengage as an action and maybe move out of melee.
Do I have disengage? I thought that was a rogue thing.
No, everybody can
Everybody-
disengage.
we all-
Rogues can do it as a bonus action, but anybody can do it as an action.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How do
Because
I go
rogues
about
are the best
that? I've
class.
never needed to before.
This is basically you take the disengage action and you automatically like no one can take attacks of opportunity. But I will say this Earthguard's actually already been hit with shocking grasp. He can't take
Oh,
the
yeah, he
actions
can't.
anyway,
Ah,
so
okay.
you wouldn't even need to take the
Okay.
disengage action.
And I don't want to go too far away from Requisitioner either, since he has that really nice ability
You might
to
just want to move like right
move,
there.
move back a step. Sure, let's do that.
Just out of melee range, you know?
Onto like the stone steps you kind of built up.
Works for me. So yeah, we'll call that my action to disengage and step back anyway.
No, you don't have to use your action for it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
You
I
can
have
say-
nothing else
actually
to cast
If
a
you can
spell.
take the dodge action, would probably be the best. Like you move back and take a dodge action, since you don't have to use it to disengage from that. That
Flaming
just gives
Sphere
them.
is a concentration spell, so I only have I can just only have one concentration spell active at a time. I can use other spells.
Yeah, as
So
long as
you-
they are
yeah.
instant, you can use other spells.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure, cantrip. Then let me grab one. Probably gonna go after this guy that is, already hurting anyway. And he's the one who smacked me so hard in the first place, so he deserves it if I can hit him.
Bitch.
Let's see. Yes, exactly. Let's try. Guessing that's a no.
That does not hit. Or is that the? Yeah, that does not hit. Yeah, so you fire this this blast of fire basically, but yeah, you're kind of like so focused from backing away from this fight. It's kind of a wild throw. Man, Raven, this is only like what, the third time Raven's been in, I don't know how much fighting she's done back home, but
No, not a whole lot, but also she's never gotten injured in the previous fights because she's been behind cover.
yeah.
This is the first time she's taken damage at all, so she's just like, I don't like this. I really don't like this.
All right. Each of these guards, this one against you, Sirius, swings his Morning Star a couple of times. 14 and 16, neither one hit.
Yep.
You like easily knock their attacks away. Or, yeah, his attacks. You can tell that he's getting frustrated and like curses and goblin.
Yeah. And the warforged was more fun than this. Come on.
This one towards you, Requisitioner. 16 and 8. Don't think either one of those will
Nope.
hit. So yeah, you've got your shield on one side, like blocking this guy as you're also like defending against this this woman who's kind of like just bare fist fighting you, trying to break your guard. And that is then Barth.
I don't know if you explained it exactly. What is in front of me here? What is this thing?
This or
This little
Oh.
guy, whatever the fuck this thing is.
he's
is
one of the
covering
monks.
token.
He's got a he's one of the guys that has the gargoyle mask and the robe clothing.
Okay, how intense does he look? Does he just look like a little crony? Does he look like someone? who
Yeah,
can-
he looks like a crony. Looks like similar to the guys that were like recruiting and stuff like that.
Perplexing, annoying. I'm going to.
He's just like kicking around as you.
All I'm
Oh.
imagining is that scene from Indiana Jones.
When he's doing all the knife moves.
The sword and then just
Bang!
bam.
Yeah. If I didn't have disadvantage, that's 100% what I'm doing. Just for the meme, but I just say fuck it. Cool. I rolled a 19 on my high-low check. I'm just gonna run, not taking the disengage action to about right here behind this How tall is this dais?
It's about 5 foot.
Cool. Perfect. Fuck.
Almost
me
as tall as you.
Sideways.
Yeah, as you're like running back, he gives like a little spin kick, kicking your knee a little bit. So you're like, oh fuck! Like your knees just like you feel it swelling as you're running.
Quote unquote.
You take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Great. That's what we like to see. I'm going to.
I miss my horse.
So
Yeah, that
stupid.
horse would be really helpful right now.
Yes.
It's magic, right? You can call it.
I can't summon it, no.
Oh
I'm
shit.
so dumb.
As I'm knocking that No, I can't.
I imagine you guys like always
That way
like
for
back
this
to back hammers.
I mean, that's pretty cool. Oh, he froze.
He's dead.
He's dead,
Who?
Jim.
Who is it? Me? Am I dead?
No, it's Will.
Oh, there he is. Jeez.
Are you doing anything else back there, Barb?
Yeah, I haven't even done my action. Fuck, I unfortunately have to cast Armor of Agathis upon myself.
Okay. Fancy.
Give myself a coalescing I imagine even though it's cold damage, it looks like it becomes hard to like discern detail because it looks like I've got like a big shadowy overcoat. Like kind of like another bigger trench coat with bigger collar and like kind of like a wider brim cowboy hat, even bigger than what I normally wear. I have taken my hat off since I'm inside, but now I'm wearing
this big
there
shadow.
You are. You're back.
Hey, he's back.
Potentially. Cool. And then I will use my bonus action. Actually, I'm going to move the other 5 feet. Still got another 5 feet, but I'm going to use my bonus action to hide specifically from this dude. Just see what happens.
Cool. Yeah. So he just looks at you. Can't hide from me.
Aaron.
Look at him. Requisitioner. We're back at the top of the round here.
We sure are. I'm gonna take a swing at the injured dude.
Okay.
16?
That does not hit them. Does not break through their like hard armor.
I don't know if there's anything else that I can or want to do right now. I think I'll just chill.
All right.
Can't wait till next level when I get 2 attacks.
Yeah, that is like one of the problems with sub level. All right, so minotaurs.
Oh, I do say to the monk.
Once I get rid of this guy, then we can truly have a fair fight.
No.
All right, cool. The minotaurs try and move forward, like realizing this fire is like not their friend.
Rude. Wait, you mean fire isn't a buff?
It's a haste buff.
Each of them slamming their great axe into this guy again, or attempting to. He kind of like blocks one of them, but the other one, like while he's focused on them, slams his great axe into its back.
Oh fuck!
We are in
That's
trouble.
a lot of damage.
The second that our big friend is no longer
That's why I keep focusing on them.
entertaining.
Did the warforged take advantage on that team when they on the turn when they recklessly swing? So
Oh no, he didn't. That's a good point. Thank you for mentioning that. They are attacking recklessly, actually, so the second one will hit.
I'm sorry, it's a big hit.
No, but that does allow him to get advantage. Cool. Oh, Warforged does not want to run into the fire, though.
It's only a 5-foot diameter, so as long as it stays a little further away, it's fine.
So I think the Warforged is going to do this. It is going to
Good roll.
slam into this one here.
I want to save this dude. I want to know his story.
He's out of there.
He
he goes,
is he
just out. He just
leaving?
doesn't even care.
like slams through the door.
Oh.
These guys are gonna take attacks of opportunity.
Oh boy.
Oh,
We could rebuild him. Make him
Oh.
stronger.
oh,
A
Oh dear.
needless sacrifice.
Okay.
oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot.
Up.
Yeah. You see the warforged does like fall, like shattering the other stone arm, or the like stone that's covering its hand. But it hits the ground hard in the doorway here. Let's do this. Cool. And that's gonna be its turn. Carbo finally stands up.
Carbo's been having a rough time.
Yeah. And throws out.
I thought that was his thing for a second. I was like, what the fuck?
No.
Yeah. So, whoops. Carbo runs up. And suddenly you see he's got like the staff that he slams into the ground, and like the earth like trembles as the ground kind of explodes out around him. And I need dex saves from Raven, Selene, and Sirius.
14. That's pretty good for me. Oh,
Oh no.
I'm back nat one.
Actually,
Now I'm back to rolling like me.
see, when you keep track of nat ones, it still feels like winning.
It really
Rec-
does.
Requisitioner, you also need to do this, but so do a couple of the
I don't
guards.
want to.
Oh, I'm tied with Raven for the most nat ones.
Oh my god.
Oh, nat 20.
Natural
Rick,
20.
you're
I
killing
did
it.
it.
Hey.
Natural 20 minus 1 again.
Nice.
Incredible.
Save.
Oh, that did not go well with him.
I'm tied with John again for most natural.
And once again, the race for the most nat 20s is tied between Requisitioner and the DM.
All right. So let's see.
That's crazy.
15.
That's wild.
Selene.
just
and
happy to be
Garth,
on the board.
Okay, so yeah, Selene, you're gonna take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Yes, sir.
The rest of you, all the ground beneath you is difficult terrain, but also the two. This like monk actually like gets rocked back by the explosion. Body just kind of like slams into this column and slides down.
This guy doesn't get hit either. The one that's by Rec in front of Rec. I don't know the range of it, so
It's 10 foot from him. I'm gonna say it's like fuck it. I'll err on the side of you guys here.
we got
Thank
two
you.
big ass minotaurs coming on our
Dang,
face.
another
It's
fail.
about time. Thank you.
We got two big ass minotaurs doing what, Will?
Coming at us. While
Hey, this is a PG stream.
Oh my gosh.
Not that kind of stream.
Yeah, so this guy is actually
Certainly
also.
something.
This one's like gets ready to raise his flail at you, Requisitioner, and then suddenly these like rocks hit it. And yeah, he gets also
Alright.
slammed back. Cool. That is Carpo's turn. The monks. This one goes running back here, looking for Bart. I think he's going to see you once he comes around the corner.
What are the odds?
Did you hide?
I did, but it wasn't that good.
Yeah, and he saw you like running back behind the thing, so it's the first place he's gonna check, even if he couldn't see you. So yeah, he's gonna just come in with a couple of strikes here.
Jesus!
20 and 21. So you're gonna take 5 and then 6 bludgeoning damage as he just gives you a 1-2 punch to the face.
Technically, I only take 6 damage because my temporary HP from my armor of Agathis is gone, and he takes 5 cold damage, I believe. Let me just pop the spell out. It's been a while since
Yeah, that's right.
since I've said it.
Yeah, because you're just casting a level 1, right?
Yeah, that's all I got for now.
I love Armor of Agathis so much. I didn't know that how did you get that spell?
I'm a warlock.
Oh, I thought it was just a hexblade.
He's a gunlock.
No, it's basic. So yeah, he took 5 cold damage.
All right.
And your boy Bart is hurting.
Selene.
You know, it's pretty shitty battle tactics to take out your own guys.
We'll go back to the earth eventually.
Did he take that extra 6 damage I rolled for him, by the way?
Oh, from like Booming Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roaring Maw.
Oh, Roaring Maw.
Please.
Not Roaring Maw.
Thank you.
I apologize.
Gosh, just give me something.
All right. Yeah. So he takes it. Selene.
Does a 16 hit him?
To Carbo.
Mm-hmm. Is he wearing... He's not wearing metal armor. He's wearing stone armor.
Yeah. None of these guys are wearing metal. That is not enough.
Oh, shit.
You kind of like reach and just can't like quite grab onto the rocky part of it.
Well, I'm more trying to punch. But,
sure.
You know, the angle...
You can't quite make enough contact for the electricity to go through the rock.
Fuck, I forgot to charge it. Shit.
Yeah. It's low on charge from the last attack. Perfect. Anything else, Selene?
That's an action. Just kidding. What's this? That's a bonus action. Let me show you some good tactics. And I'm going to use my once a day that I can cast. And cast this on Sirius's hammer.
Okay.
All right, dope.
What does that look like when you charge it up? Touching it with a glove and sending lightning through it or something?
Yeah, like the charge finally comes back, and she touches it, and it's got his usual like lightning that it's got going on, but then it's also got like some yellow going across it too.
Gotcha. Like glowing.
Mm-hmm. Like it almost matches the runes on her hammer.
Gotcha. Love it. All right. Yeah, so your hammer is supercharged.
Now that looks fun.
And now it is going to be Ellen Ray's turn.
That's Ellen Ray.
Sensei?
Yeah. So she
Monk.
Yeah, she's going to send a punch towards you, Requisitioner. 25 to hit.
25 does, in fact, hit.
You were going to take
intercept for yourself.
11 bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a con save for me.
I have to make another con save for concentration. That's the run from her hit, which I guess is probably a stunning strike.
It is a stunning strike.
Okay, do I need to save for the concentration, or does it automatically go away?
I think you could still hold. Actually, I don't know. So you're stunned. Go ahead and make the check, just in case.
Oh,
Well, I saved on that one.
bad. You got another nat 20?
Another nat
Jesus.
20.
Wow.
This
And
color is treated me
requisitioner
well. Nice.
Jeez.
pulls in the lead.
Yeah, I'll say you can go ahead and keep your concentration base. It's like the only thing you can do is hold on to that spell.
How much damage do I take?
11 bludgeoning.
Cool.
And as she is stunned, Helen Ray runs past him.
Oh, she's Helen Ray.
Yeah.
And she kicks out at you, Selene.
Yeah, that shit hits.
Yeah, she kicks you right in the stomach. You take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Fuck.
And then she does like another like spin kick towards Sirius.
23.
So yeah, you're gonna take 6 bludgeoning with that 23.
Also, I'm gonna use my reaction and use Wrath of the Storm against her.
Ooh, what does it do?
2d8 lightning, 11
Holy
lightning damage.
Fuck.
Nice. Yeah, so lightning just kind of like surges back as her kick lands, and she like pulls back in surprise.
Yeah, it's like remember in like Thor Ragnarok when he's like walking down the bridge and he's like just lightning bolts just hitting everybody else. He's not even looking. That's exactly what happens.
So you're kind of focused on the earth guard, and then she just like kicks you, and lightning goes back, barely paying attention to it.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, so that is her turn. Gargoyles. Helen Ray says, she yells out, "Keep the big ones alive. The others can die." And then the gargoyle is going to fly down towards you, Sirius. Trying to like bite and claw, snap at you from above.
And bitch, take this.
So you'll take, with that 20, you'll take 4 slashing damage. Oh shit, you hit 14 back at
14 lightning damage back at him.
Is that a reaction?
Yeah. Wait, let me look.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's lightning, so it doesn't matter. It's reaction, so no.
Okay, so you can just do it at once. Cool.
Dang, that was a really good roll too.
That was a hella good roll.
That was good.
No.
All right, this one actually flies down. Actually, I think it's gonna fly towards Requisitioner, seeing an easy prey. Since it has advantage.
Doesn't it?
Still can't break through. Just kind of like slamming into the armor.
Ooh, thank you, 19. Come on, Warforged.
Cool. Serious.
Plus 1 to hit and damage. And it's a magic weapon.
Oh, I know. I just don't know if this is the. I can't read. That's feeling right. Okay.
I believe in you.
Let the
Thunderwave
record
hits
state that I
my
just
allies too,
talk.
right?
Yeah, it does. It hits everyone.
Yeah, Thunderwave would also hit allies. I've been trying to figure out a way to cast it without hitting us.
Everyone. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd be able to cast, because remember, Thunderwave's not centered on you. I mean, it can be, but it's not meant to be.
Is it
so you
not?
No, it originates
from your square, but it's not like originated. Like it doesn't mean it's centered on you. When it originates at a square, it originates from a side of that square.
Could I technically do this?
So I could do
without
it.
hitting Sirius?
So you're saying I could do a thunder wave like right here, and it hit here, 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 and that. So because it's 15 feet. So
it's still got to originate from your square, so you could do it for like in front of you and hit the like gargoyle and Helen Ray, like that. But it still has to like come from your square, so it can't go.
Got you. Can I hit it this way, and this way? Can I hit all 3 of them?
You wouldn't be able to get all 3 of them. It's like a 3x3 square.
Okay, I don't know if that.
Oh, not like this. Without hitting an ally.
Yeah, you could do it if you wanted to hit Selene as well.
Yeah, it's too. No, I don't know if I can do that. I just
we're gonna do magic.
I'm gonna say screw it also, and I'm gonna go ahead and use my inspiration and heal myself. I think.
Okay.
It's getting
Use
a little.
spin a hit dice.
Yeah.
Boom. 5 hit points. All right. Oh, sorry. Anything?
Yeah, I mean that's not an action, so I'm just
Yeah,
I just wanted to get some health. Sure, I'm going to hit this person and this person with the thunder wave.
Okay.
Just to try to move them away from me. Just to pop. Wait a second. No, never mind. It doesn't matter if it has disadvantage or not. Yep. Nope. They both save.
Do they take half damage on Thunderwave? Or is it?
So they take 3 damage, which is not not what I wanted at all. So.
All right. This battle's gonna go longer than I expected. All right.
Where's the rolls from last time? It was like everything was a nat 20.
Right?
All right. Yeah, Raven, you see these forces kind of gathering here. There's the hole behind you. What do you want to do?
I'm not comfortable. Okay. Let's see. What the flaming sphere that's like over here?
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably going to keep attacking the Minotaur with it, so it's gonna ram it again.
All right.
So I'll be dex save.
Go ahead and roll the damage because he still takes half, right?
Ooh.
He fails.
Oh, that's not very good.
Whoops, rolling not quite as well as last time. But this one still looks, roughish.
Roughish.
Not quite well done.
Yeah.
Let's see then. I'm going to also try to cast there's so many enemies nearby, I don't like it. There's too many of them. Let's see, I'm going to try to let me change my thing here. I'm gonna try to attempt to hit this guy with frostbite.
Okay.
Con save for him.
He fails.
Cool. Then that also means that he has disadvantage on his next weapon roll.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so you kind of hit Carbo with a little frostbite attack.
He gets bit by a wolf head.
Anything else, Raven?
That is... I don't want to risk moving, so yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. Oh, the armored guards. This one towards Sirius. 14 and 20.
20 hits.
And it's gonna be 7 piercing damage. Oh, the other one's dead, so that's actually the only one.
And I'd have my reaction back, so 11 lightning damage.
Nice. Yeah, he slams his mace into you. All of a sudden, the lightning shoots him right in the chest, just sparking out.
Does that kill him?
That does kill him. Goes flying away from him. All right, Barth.
I would like the record to state that I just wanted to talk.
All right.
Oh shit, yeah, we need to leave at least one of them alive this time.
I think we need to be
I know,
alive.
no. Yeah.
Sorry.
She's saying so
We're
confidently.
over,
We should leave one alive right now.
Look, I have all the faith in the world in us, all right?
Sure.
At least someone does.
Out of character, in character, Slane's like, oh my god, we're so fucked.
Everybody's fucking bloody.
Yeah.
Cool, except for Requisitioner's not quite there. Sorry, Barth, what are you doing?
Good question. There's a lot of time in between turns, so you'd think I'd have a lot of time to think. There's no good plans. There's no good plans.
I kite him out.
These doors are open. Just kind
You scared me opening those doors.
of... Sorry. I'm just trying to make them more visible. What's gonna be, Bart?
It's a good question. I don't know. I genuinely don't. I'm thinking. Still thinking, like, I don't know. I haven't even hit this guy because I wasn't even able to set up. I guess I have to bonus action disengage.
Okay.
Use my movement this way and then I have to cast Armor of Agathis again. I got nothing, man.
Okay. Requisitioner is stunned.
I can still take bonus actions though.
That's not true.
No, you're
You're incapacitated. You can't take actions or reactions, right?
Yeah, bonus actions are considered a type of action.
part of your action.
Yeah.
That's boring.
I agree.
Something really cool, but since you don't want to let me do anything cool, I guess I'll just let you pass my turn.
Bart will,
Here's a little pepper for that salt.
upon bounding around the corner, Bart will look to everyone and say, "This is definitely not how I was expecting to go."
Alright. Minotaurs.
Oh fuck, we're fucked.
Yeah.
This is
Barbarian Minotaurs. I don't know what we're gonna do now.
At least 10 feet adds an extra 2d8. Cool. This one charges towards Requisitioner. Gonna hit with its gore attack.
Oh,
Nope, misses.
Nice. Yeah, so slams into Requisitioner, but still can't break through the warforged thick ass armor. This one is going to move. Can't really charge.
how intelligent are they? Would they try and push their allies out of the way? Maybe gore them, you know, to get them out of the way.
They're not gonna gore Helen Ray.
They're smart enough not to do that. Got it.
Yeah, this one's gonna move over here with this body. Who is he gonna swing at though? I think it's towards Sirius.
Okay.
24.
No. Are you still
not.
up? Oh,
Nope.
fuck me. All right. We're gonna wipe, guys.
We're probably gonna wipe.
That is non-lethal damage. By the
Oh
way.
no. Oh, I can't die.
He is one of the big ones, so he's being left alive.
Mm-hmm.
Requisitioner's the other big one. The rest of us are disposable.
Yep.
Carbo.
Oh, one.
Can I do a reaction, or does that, or if before I'm out, or does that mean I'm just out? I was just gonna do my last Wrath of the Storm on him.
Yeah, you can do your reaction as you go down.
4 damage. What are these rolls?
A little like leftover spark from your armor as you hit the ground.
Yeah.
Carbo, what are you doing, bud? Yeah, I think he just takes his weapon and just tries to attack. Here's everything good spells he can use right here. So he's just gonna swing his glaive staff thing towards Raven. And this will be a disadvantage.
Okay, at least the first one doesn't
disadvantage.
hit me.
Oh my gosh.
Disadvantage. That scared the shit
Oh, the
out
second
of
one's
me.
not a disadvantage?
It's not. Only the first one.
Oh,
Okay. So
Oh yeah, it was on its next weapon attack. That doesn't necessarily mean both of them. Fuck.
yeah, so the second one, so you'll take 13
Oh, I'm
slashing
out.
damage since that's a crit. This will also be non-lethal damage.
You want to save me?
Hey, prisoners are more useful than dead bodies.
Fair.
it's true. We still are delegates technically.
Technically. Oh wait, this is actually funny.
That
They
means
can't
my
get me out of my
fighting
armor.
sphere goes out.
True. Alright, this monk. Stop running away! Goes running towards you. It's just chasing you all around this goddamn room. And he's going to try and punch. These guys are rolling so well. It's a 20 and a 15.
Oh,
They
roll 20.
both hit. I accidentally hit the back button, so I'm not in game just at the second. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, but you'll still take the 5 damage from your Armor of Agathis, right?
I at the moment can't see the damage rolls.
7 bludgeoning for the first one, and then 3 for the second one.
Yeah. So yes. He takes 5 cold damage. But let the record state.
Yes, he does. He does not look good. He's been nickeled and dimed. That is their turn. Selene. Yeah, you see Raven go down, Sirius go down.
Okay. Okay. Fuck.
It's totally your call, Sam.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Fuck.
Yeah, I thought it was a question.
Yeah. No.
It's still technically your call.
Yeah. No. She's gonna say fuck. Rub her hands together and put them on Sirius and cast.
You can aid.
Defibrillate.
And wow.
Yeah, suddenly your eyes just like open wide. Sirius, as you're just like filled with this electric shock energy. It's just, yeah, and some of your wounds are healed.
Great. Let's
Fuck.
go.
Anything else, Selene?
I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna say, fuck.
Yeah, exactly. And look, if I'm gonna die standing. I square up with this bitch.
Okay. Helen Ray, like as you square up, she kind of gives you like a nod of respect. Let me do this. Cool.
Does it recharge on 6 only?
She's going to. Okay. She's going to move here. Sirius, you can take an attack of opportunity. Are melee attacks at disadvantage when you're prone?
It's a disadvantage
Yeah.
for prone.
Don't forget your plus ones.
Hey.
24. That hits even at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Also,
7 bludgeoning because the magic weapon.
Nice. Yeah, so you kind of like on the ground, just kind of like swing your hammer, kind of knocking your leg as she steps here. She's going to attack out with one kick at Requisitioner with advantage.
Yep.
You're going to take 14 bludgeoning damage as you just feel like you're not even like you're looking away from her. She just like kicks you in the back. Swings around with a backhand towards Selene.
yep, I'm down.
And you kind of like see she like looks like she's about to do a killing strike, but like seeing you square up for a moment, she kind of like takes a moment and just like karate chops you basically into your neck, and you just fall down unconscious.
Oh damn! I earned her respect.
Just enough to save you.
And then she's got one more attack. I think she's just gonna spend it again at Requisitioner.
She
18. Yeah, she turns around with like a flat palm, slamming it in, like looking at Requisitioner and shaking her head.
Fool me once, shame on me.
The
I
gargoyles.
want to correct him, but I'm unconscious.
Right?
This gargoyle has been trying to slash and bite the Requisitioner. You are no longer stunned, by the way.
It does. The first one does hit.
Okay, so you do take 7 piercing damage from this this
Oh my
gargoyle
gosh.
scratching
Are
at
you out?
Still have.
Oh,
There
Oh my
is
God,
That
an
is the
HP.
barest sliver
Serious.
of green.
That guy with the 6 initiative is dead, right?
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
Oh wait, who did I just take off? Undo.
One important, I'm sure.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, so Sirius, you're on the ground. Minotaur kind of looming above you, gargoyle floating up.
I'm going to I don't know. I'm going to cast Shatter. And make sure I hit this guy, and this guy, because they're all in a position that I'll be able to do that pretty easily.
All right, con saves all around.
Yeah.
Gargoyle with disadvantage.
Yes.
So it's a 6 and a 17 for the Minotaurs and a 6 for the gargoyle.
A 17 for the Minotaurs?
17.
For one of them.
Yeah,
6
for one
and
of them.
17. Okay.
So,
And
yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and make it Destructive Wrath for max damage of 24 damage.
Nice. All right.
Oh shit, you don't have magic weapon anymore.
Nope. How's that gargoyle looking for 24? 24 points of damage.
That gargoyle actually like explodes in the shadow, just like so those like bombards, and just like chunks of stone and dust come like falling down on you.
Have I noticed that these Minotaurs have a larger reach than anyone?
Their reach is actually not any farther than anybody else's. They have a 5-foot reach.
Okay.
It's only more that they're bigger.
I'm
so
gonna
they have more
keep.
squares.
I'm gonna keep in his range and come back around.
Okay.
And can I bonus action a healing word?
Yeah. Who are you? Oh, actually, since you cast Shatter, you would not be able to do that.
Yeah,
cast a cantrip.
that's all I got.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a rule.
Yeah, I forgot that was rule is fine.
Cool. Raven is unconscious. Barth. You see, after that shatter, this Minotaur is like bruised and battered. It's still standing. And you do still have this monk, though he also looks worse for wear.
The monk is bloody just from taking armor back at this damage.
Yeah, I could deal with him, but you know,
Just okay. Oh yeah.
I'm going to wait. No, not this movement. Never mind. Not this movement. I'm going to action disengage. I'm going to move right here. And then I'm going to say, quietly enough that no one can hear me, I'm going to say that I might not be the biggest, but I sure as fuck know who is. And I'm going to cast Healing Light on the Warforged.
All right.
I'm going to give him 5 HP.
It's kind of like gears and stuff start moving and clicking again.
And then I'm going to lean up against the rock, knowing that the little fucker's about to come right after me.
Oh, all right. I don't know. I almost want to take a break or just push through.
Go. We go.
All right. We go. All right. Requisitioner. I'll pick up. All right.
I look Helen Ray dead in her eyes, and I say,
I'm not that easy to take down.
and I'm gonna use all of my lay on hands healing on myself.
All right. It's like pieces start knitting together, metal repairing itself.
And just for fun, I'll cast a bonus action compel duel on her.
Okay.
So a wisdom save.
Come on.
Ah, that's rough.
These reverse rolls, man.
I know.
They are killing us tonight.
It's
Yeah.
Legit.
you know what it is. The reason that didn't work is because she's not a bird.
I can only yell at birds. I didn't successfully yell at a bird once, by the way.
Minotaur. I think he's gonna swing towards Sirius.
Let's go.
Didn't I already knock you down?
Yep.
Just slams the backside of his axe toward like the flat of his axe,
I mean, yeah.
knocking you
Boom.
back
Down.
towards your ass.
Did your turn ever come back around?
I'm out of. Yeah.
Oh, you're out.
You want me to? Well, actually, no. I have one more. You want me to? I mean, sure.
I mean-
why not?
I was
Why
really
not?
hoping
Fuck
that you were
him.
going to be alive so you could attack of opportunity the little fucker that's been following me around. I was planning on that.
All right. Warforged stands up. Like takes a moment, looks around, sees like Barth standing there. Like you see it like kind of like trying to figure out like why it's still alive, basically.
I just say, make it count. I'm bleeding profusely from every fucking bit of my face.
You see the warforged kind of like looks where the stone was broken on the other hand, and there just seems to be like similar to Requisitioner, where there's like some sort of like parts and stuff there rather than a hand. And you see the warforged like shakes that hand, and suddenly this like almost like a crossbow opens up on either side, and you just see this like bolt come up in its arm, and it fires towards the minotaurs. He's like two large.
Towards the left one or the right one?
It's gonna go towards the left one.
The 27 isn't even a
so it's a 23 and a 12.
They have been attacking with
at reckless. Yeah, so they have advantage. So it's 27 and 26. Okay, so yeah, this is what you guys see. You see the warforged like turns, like it's almost like gripping under its arms. It fires a blade, and the minotaur is like just kind of like gets skewered, slammed into this column. It's just kind of like hanging, dangling there from like the point, and then it turns towards the other minotaur, hitting it with that one. This minotaur is still alive, but like barely. As it kind of like turns, looks down, it's just got this massive arrow sticking out of its gut, and just like
an egg. Best damage move of all of us.
Right.
I give him a thumbs up. And I imagine that he tries to give me a thumbs up with his other hand, but it's still covered in stone. So he's like, Dink.
No, they're both free
they're
now,
both broken.
Oh fuck yeah, never mind. Hell yeah, never mind.
Carbo he's like seeing this massive thing. He actually slides back down.
And out.
Oh shit.
Selene, are you up?
No.
Damn, none of us. Wow. Okay.
She bitch slapped me.
So this monk goes gonna have to goes dashing up to this warforged, seeing as it's the only standing target. Selene is down. Helen Ray. She's gonna just focus completely on Requisitioner here. So 3 strikes. 12, 18, and 14.
Holy shit.
Just like fist against metal. She's like kicking and flipping. Nothing can get through Requisitioner's guard.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
What did I tell you?
He's just built different.
He's Bill Dipperly, dude.
Holy crap.
You see this gargoyle still trying to do stuff to you, so it's
gross.
16 and a 5. Yeah.
Wow.
Can't do anything. Sirius is down. Raven is down. Barth, what do you want to do? You're kind of like bleeding out, leaning against this column.
I'm absolutely flabbergasted that homeboy didn't attack me, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to straight up shoot him in the back of the fucking head. Does a 13 hit him? No, it's not advantage.
He's next to a.
That's just for sneak attack.
It doesn't give me advantage, it just gives me a sneak attack.
Oh.
Do you want to use your inspiration?
You know what? Yeah, you know what? I am gonna use my inspiration because fuck this guy.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I rolled. Okay, so for everyone listening, I rolled a 13. Well, sorry, it was a 7 plus 6, so a 13. Rolled a nat 20 with my second attack. Fuck this guy. It already rolled maximum. It rolled maximum either way on that. So add another 3. It doesn't matter. He's fucking dead. But just for my count, that's 10 plus so 20, 34 damage as a critical attack with the brutal critical.
Yeah, so it's just the sound of
the back of this man's head.
Yeah, this guy, like, he's running up, he looks like he's gonna throw a punch, all of a sudden it's just like his head just like explodes out, just like blood splattering against the warforged. They just drops.
Absolutely massacre this man.
Is it like Tarantino levels of blood spray?
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's kind of like dripping on the walls. and
The
stuff.
warforged
The
is just
floor
red.
Warforged is now covered in blood.
I nod at the warforged, cock my gun, lean around the pillar, like I'm leaning against the pillar, just like beaten and bloodied and fucked. And I look over at Selene and I shoot her with one of my healing light little wispies. It
Alright.
fires out and it hits her. It's something. You get
It's better
one.
than nothing.
You get 1
This
HP.
is the same as a 6 anyway. It like with this
Yeah.
kind of damage, it's the same.
Okay.
I'm still gonna play dead for a minute.
Sure, you're just like they're just on the ground. Just like, oh,
Ah, fuck that bitch.
everything hurts.
Yes.
All right. Good job.
I'm just gonna take a sit. I'm just gonna lean up against the rock and be like,
Is that Minotaur bloodied?
It is bloodied, yes.
Okay.
Requisitioner.
I'm gonna swing on Helen Ray.
All right, do it too.
oh shit.
Yes, that.
That
23.
hits. Yeah.
Okay, and using my last spell slot, I will use a Divine Smite.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Plus the extra radiant from my concentration spell, which never dropped because no one else hit me past that one time.
That's true. Which is how much?
23 total damage.
Okay. All right. She's bloodied. You tell she's like looking. She looks surprised. She kind of like is in the mid spin as you slam your flail into her. Like this energy just like all of a sudden blasting into the attack, taking her by surprise. She just grunts, and you can kind of like see blood just starts like stain the side of her. Like her robes, where you can kind of like see where this obviously pierced skin, broke ribs, and she's bloodied.
We have proven ourselves. Stand down.
Ooh, make me a persuasion or intimidation check, Requisitioner.
Inspiration.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll inspiration on that one.
All right.
19.
Okay, so you rolled an 8, then with inspiration you got the 19. Yeah, you can see she kind of like hesitates, almost like this moment of confusion where you're like, we proved ourselves. And you can tell she like starts thinking, but she does like stop, seems to just kind of like slow down her attacks for a moment. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Minotaur. I think the Minotaur looks towards the most dangerous thing in the room and charges for it.
Take a opportunity, I guess.
Oh yeah, you would.
But I'm sitting down.
Go ahead and take an attack of opportunity. That hits.
22. 13 damage.
Yeah, this thing like moves to charge in, goes to like begins to step away. Requisitioner, you bring your flail, like hitting it in the back of the head before it gets too far, and it just slams to the ground.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Requisitioner.
The madman.
I think the most
Remember that
dangerous
time-
thing in the room is actually him. Yeah.
Hits the ground. Back towards our Warforged friend here, our other Warforged friend. I'm gonna make a roll here. Charges in a little bit. raising up the bolt again, this time towards the gargoyle. And I think both of those will hit 18, 15. Yeah, so this gargoyle just suddenly like cries out as these two big bolts slam into it, kind of just sending stone shattering. One of its wings are kind of broken. It is still...
Is it?
Is it?
39 points of damage?
It is still up.
What?
Oh.
Not taken any damage until now.
Probably.
Yeah, this is the first time it had taken any damage all fight. Yeah,
How the fuck?
but it is rough. It's dangling in the air. That is going to be its turn. Carbo is. He's running.
Carbo
down
can't
there.
move more than 30 feet away from me.
Oh,
True.
That's true.
He
So
runs
he's just
away,
kind of
he's
like.
Oh my
he's-
god.
He's like just down there, like ducked down, hiding.
Just in the he's just like in the stone, just like shivering.
Yeah, just like don't want that thing to hit me. Are any of the monks alive? Nope. Head blasted. Selene.
I'm just gonna look up and point at her. You hit hard as fuck. And I'm just gonna roll a 2 more round.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, it
Oh, not
works.
24. 2d4.
Do these just like kind of all shoot from your glove?
Yes.
Cool.
So 9 total damage from this magic missile.
Yeah, each one striking, kind of sending her, trying to like basically looking between the two targets. She's still up.
I stand up.
All right.
I let my helmet go back so I can look this bitch in the eye when I fight her.
Mhm.
Well, she can't see. It's the thought that counts.
Mhm.
And I'd like to use my inspiration for a hit die.
Yeah, go ahead.
I forgot you could do that.
Yeah. That nat 20 was worth it though, Bartholomew.
It really
It
was.
Just even for flavor, even if he was gonna die off of like one hit.
Yeah.
Alright. Helen Ray, I think, is still focused on Requisitioner, seeing that he does really seem to be the most dangerous thing here.
Oh, fuck.
I'm still up. I'm fine.
Okay.
Wow.
Only one hits.
Yeah, only the 21, the 217s do not. So you're gonna take 6 bludgeoning damage. Make me a con save.
19 is a magic number.
Stream? Or is that just my interwebs?
Oh no, it's my stream. Somehow
What's up?
It's back now.
I rolled
didn't.
bad, by the way.
Okay, you are.
I rolled 6.
Yeah, she manages to break through your guard for that one attack. The very first one, you're gonna take 6 bludgeoning damage. You are stunned, which means she will have advantage on the other 2 attacks that she makes.
Okay, so I'll take 6 more.
Yeah, you'll take 6 more bludgeoning damage as the second attack. You kind of like move to block it, but like your stun kind of like takes effect and you slow down as your body's just like vibrating, humming, almost unable to move. That's gonna be Helen Ray's turn. Gargoyle does not want to take attack of opportunity. It's gonna disengage. Flies out.
Disengage. I can't do anything.
Oh yeah, you're stunned.
I should have fired one single bolt at it.
Actually, no, you're stunned. It will try and like do a couple of attacks before it leaves.
That hurts.
Oh, God.
So that's gonna be 8 plus
Yeah, I'm down.
I mean, yeah, that's down.
6, so 16. And then the gargoyles. Still gonna, seeing this big guy is gonna fly around here. Sirius is down. Raven is down. Sorry, team. Barth. You see, Helen Ray's still up. Your Selene is the only one out there that's still up. Everyone's fucking injured and bleeding everywhere.
I'll have everyone know that for the record, I just wanted to talk. Oh shit, I did not mean to click that. Ignore that. Hard ignore that. I meant to click this.
Oh, Selene's up. You still have sneak attack.
I do. She is standing there, engaged with Homegirl.
Yeah.
But I am also going to use my last cock, but it's still 3 HP to our main man, Robot Man.
Beautiful.
He's gonna requisition these 3 HP back to his head. Sorry, no, not that relevant man. Our other flavor man. That's my bad.
Yeah.
Back and I'm not stunned because I was unconscious, baby.
Yeah.
So how much? Yeah, what's the damage on that bad boy?
It's gonna be
13.
12.
12 points.
12 points.
All right. Yeah, his shot rings out, slamming Helen Ray's shoulder. She's kind of like staggering, slowing down a little bit as she's like trying to defend again, like keep Selene from touching her with her club.
I look over to the big robot. You can end this. Come on.
Requisitioner.
I get back up, and as I swing my flail at Helen Ray, I say,
That wasn't very sporting of you, was it?
"4." That's rough.
You're rusty.
Like,
Just back up.
You're kind of like, yeah, you're just standing up. You swing, like, still recovering. You swing this kind of like slow blow, and she just knocks your hand up to kind of avoid the attack going wide. She's just like, you'll have to do better than that, and like spits blood out. Anything else for
You
requisition?
don't put up much of a fight for the head of the monastery, do you?
Can he roll a vicious mockery? or a savage mockery?
Yeah, Helen Ray is wholly focused on requisitioner right now. Just
Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
it's the tortured warforged.
I know you've been through a lot, but your brother in arms right there needs your help.
Yeah. So charges forward. Oh my god, it's actually not gonna hit.
He worked so much better with his arrow. Hey,
It's 2 attacks now.
That hits.
Cool. So this is what happens.
He can have it.
Yep.
We see, Helen Ray kind of like fighting with Requisitioner, focusing there. Bartholomew like shoots out a shot, slamming into her shoulder. She kind of like turns facing you before Requisitioner kind of like taunts her and trying to swing, brings her attention back, and right as she's like turns to face Requisitioner, this Warforged brings up, slams into her, sending her flying limply into the hole. And it's gonna like just like crash down. This Warforged is just gonna like slam down, hands and knees, look up at you, Requisitioner. Thank you, brother. And it just kind of like passes out.
It was
He
a
did so
privilege
good.
to fight alongside you.
And we are gonna, as like there's the quiet. There's the you see this gargoyle fly out. We are gonna end the night here.
Bitch face is still downstairs.
Here.
True.
He just saw his boss come unconsciously crumpled down the,
Yes.
We own the
chute.
monastery now.
Thank you for those who stayed with us through the whole night. We will see you next week for episode 6, and we will find out what do our heroes find in the monastery now that they've wiped out the leadership and most of the people here. We'll find out next time.
Bye.
Thanks for watching, everyone. I don't know if it's worth doing any more. Like, that could be where the recording ended, but for the stream's sake.
Yeah.
What the fuck?